of as Paul leaves, uh, of auto updates. There is a hack that actually turned them off completely
On Windows
uh,
and Home.
on Windows 10, even with Windows Home.
Okay.
Um, but you have to be comfortable, and I don't want everybody to freak out when they hear this. But it's possible. But you can disable them through Windows Registry,
Oh yeah.
and once you do it through Windows Registry, it will you never have to worry about them again, and you control the power of um, when you want to update. It actually looks when you go into the settings and systems after you change it in the registry,
Hmm.
um, it will act. It will go. Your local administrator has set your computers to not get automatic updates, but it will never update unless you update it. But it's not that hard. You just follow the steps, and it fixes the auto update issues forever.
And it does, but it doesn't mess up the updating when you do it manually. Is that right?
Correct. Yep. Yep.
Good.
You just go into it like normal and just say, "Hey, time." It'll tell you because the way I had because there's a few options. I had to look up the instructions again to figure it out again. But there's a few options you can tell it. Where is it again? Uh, you can do notify for downloads and auto install, auto download and notify for installs, auto download and schedule for installs, and then allow local admin to choose settings. I do the notify for download and auto install, so it will give you the list like normal,
Hmm.
but um, it will but all you have to do is go in there and look at the list and go, okay, download. So
Cool.
like when the whole 1909 thing came out, that issue, I just waited until people were like, okay, they got it fixed, and then I went, okay, download, and I'll put the article that I use to do it. But yeah, it's. I know people freak out when they hear Windows Registry, but as long as you follow the steps, it's not an issue, and it will eliminate allowing for auto updates with Windows 10, so you don't ever have to worry about it again. Another thing too with auto updates is in vMix, and actually it was this feature was added because of Luria, um, but vMix also added an option in their software that disables auto updates as well.
Really?
Uh, yeah, it was because of Luria. Tim from vMix was going to go on her show, and Luria had a auto update with vMix, and because of that, they went, "Oh, we probably should add that." And so after that, they added the disable auto update feature in vMix. I mean, auto update window auto updates in vMix. It's under. Let me look real quick in settings. Du-du-du-du.
And it basically does this registry.
Yep. Yeah. So if you have vMix, it automatically does that because I think it's automatic. Yeah, it's under settings under performance. Disable window updates when vMix is running,
Oh, okay.
and as long as that's checked, it will not do Windows updates as well. So those are two options. If you have vMix, that's definitely the way to go. And then if you don't, I like the Windows registry. I understand some people may not be comfortable with it, but as long as you follow the steps, it works wonders, and you don't even have to worry about auto updates ever again. I love it.
Very cool.
I yeah.
That's probably
It's
that's
one of the
probably
first.
more elegant than my solution. Of course, we were a private school, and I had no idea what I was doing as an IT admin. And so this was before we had like what do you call it, cloning and all that stuff, where we could just do all this
Yep.
stuff automatically and remotely.
Hmm.
So what I did is I just went into the firewall and I just blocked all the Windows Update site and ports, and basically nothing came through because we had random school days where the
Mhm.
entire computer lab would just start downloading the update, not
Oh.
installing it,
Oh,
but 30 computers all at once just start
oh,
downloading the update. Like the whole network would crash. All the
yeah.
computers look good. And then I would go on the firewall log and I'd be like, oh, it's all coming from this one place. And it was so messed up because we were also on a consumer plan because it was cheaper than a business plan for an internet and private school. I think the whole building had like 15 down.
Oh my
It
god.
was ridiculous. So anyway, so I just went in the firewall and I was just like, block all these. So you just block
Yep.
updates.windows.com, and then there's 2 ports I'd have to look up. But at that point, it
Mhm.
would never it just wouldn't update until I turned it back. So what I did was I created a rule. We were using a Sophos UTM, and I just said between the hours of Friday night and Monday morning, and then during school hours, just block all traffic, and then just do it all overnight. That was my less than elegant solution.
Man.
This Windows what? Yeah, this Windows registry is it's straightforward to the point. You follow those directions and you're done.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, it's the first thing I do when I get a new computer is go into the registries, go turn off, because that was the one thing that I did not like Windows taking away when 10 came out, was taking auto updates out, to being able to turn them off and all that. And then the other way, real quick, is there is a way to pause auto updates in the settings, but then you got to remember to do it every like quarter. And it's, what is it called? Oh, you dumb computer. Yeah, pause updates for 7 days. You can keep on clicking that until it maxes out, but again, you got to remember to do that like every 3 months. So if you forget to do that, because it won't tell you, hey, your updates are going to kick back on, then yeah, you could run into that. So that's the least destructive way. But so yeah, I just wanted to point those options out since the auto update topic got brought up. So